Tanya, and like a caterpillar to a butterfly, I help people metamorphosize their diets and lifestyles to be plant-based. Thanks for joining me today at the beach. We're going to be talking about in this video how to choose the best plums and plum cots, okay? So by the end of this video, you're gonna have my top tips for choosing the best, most tastiest, yummiest plums and plum cots possible. And I'm also gonna give you a little update on my trip to Colorado, which I'm super excited about. So with that said, what is this? This is actually a plum cot. So there's plums, right? And then there's plums mixed with apricots. That's called a hybrid when you blend something together. It is natural, it's not something that is genetically modified or anything like that. You're totally cool to eat a plum cot. It's basically just like a plum mixed with an apricot. And so while we're on the plum cot note, this is actually, I've had this in my kitchen for about a week now, and it's still really firm. Like when I do this, you can see there's like no give. And that's actually something, friend, that I have noticed with plum cots, is that they do not ripen up like a plum would. They don't get soft. Like I've never had a ripe plum cot because it just doesn't get soft. Like as time goes on, this will get more flavorful. Don't get me wrong, it will gain more flavor, but what it will not do is get much softer, like juicy and whatnot. So that's a plum cot, and then we'll talk about how to choose a good one of those and a good plum, okay? So I love plums, by the way. Do you like plums? I love them. They're so tasty and sweet and good and just like, yummy. So how do you choose a good plum cot? Well, it depends if you even want to get it, because again, a plum cot is not going to get soft like a plum will, and honestly, it's not going to get as sweet. And I don't know why it doesn't get as soft, because I grew up with an apricot tree, like access to that, and it was soft, you know what I'm saying, when they were ripe. But point being, friends, you want to choose one that doesn't have little punctures in it. I hope you can see where my finger's pointing. I'm trying to get the camera to like focus. That's pretty decent. You see that little pot like right there? You don't want that in your plums and in your plum cots. If you see little things like that, you don't want to get that one, because it means that that's gonna rot. And if there is like a single fruit fly in your kitchen, they're gonna find that spot and start like eating, and it'll just rot and be kind of gross. So obviously just look around, inspect your plum or your plum cot for holes or for damage, and that's a good way to prevent it. When I was a warehouse packer, if you want to hear more about that, by the way, just ask me. It was a really intense experience. I started at like 3 in the morning, and I was clear on the south side of Chicago, and I lived on the north side at the time, so it was really intense. But if you want me to make a video about being a warehouse packer for produce, just let me know, because there's some interesting stories to tell. But with that said, when I was doing that, we would check on the line for quality. So you check the top of your produce at the grocery store first, like wherever the stem would come out. So right now I'm already like, dude, whoop, my God, I dropped the plum. So anyway, I would be like, dude, there's a hole right there, denied, right? And then you check the bottom, and like, all right, that looks really smooth and good. And then you hold it like that, and you just look all the way around. And that's how you like check your produce real quick. If you're just like needing to get in and out of the grocery store, bottom, top, all the way around, okay? Anyway, another thing you want to check out for, make sure it's firm. If there is like a dent or something, feel it. Make sure it's firm. That's the other thing. If it's soft, it will rot. You don't want that, okay? The other thing that you want to consider is how ripe the fruit already is, especially if it's a plum. You want it to already be a little soft like this when you go to touch it. You don't want it to feel like a rock. Like this is a plum cot, it still feels like a rock a week after being in my kitchen in a brown paper bag with bananas, and that says something. But that's the plum cot, you know what I'm saying? That's the apricot plum mix. But anyway, when you get a plum from the store, y'all, be sure that it has like some kind of give. If it does not have any give whatsoever, it probably won't ripen because it was just picked so early from the tree, okay? Now with that said, if you have some give on your plum in the store, it might not be a lot, it might just be a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But even if you do have that, you're gonna be way better off than getting something that's rock hard, because even with a little bit of softness, it's a sign that your plum is gonna ripen. You just need to allow it time, you know, otherwise you can also put it in a brown paper bag with bananas. So that is part 1 of the video. If you were just in it to hear about the plums, thank you so much. Much love. Peace to you. If you want to stick around and hear more about my journey with Colorado and what's coming up with that, that's what I'm going to start talking about now. So I am going to Colorado for my new people on the channel. Hey, welcome. Thanks for being here. So yeah, I'm going to Colorado tomorrow. In less than 24 hours, I am going to be at an airport. And I'm pretty pumped. It's been a while since I've been on a plane. It's exciting. Colorado, I hear so many amazing things about it from different people. If you've ever been, put a comment down below. Let me know how it is. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from the butterflies. What's what? But yeah, it's a really magical journey. I'm really looking forward to it. I'll be vlogging, as I said in my previous video. Pretty excited about it. And, you know, we'll see what happens. I trust the universe. I trust magic. And I'm definitely putting out some good intentions for some magical, awesome stuff to happen while I'm there. And oh, I am going to be interviewing a vegan athlete. This guy I just met on a Facebook group. He's like a kickbox guy. So it's going to be pretty intense. It's going to be a vegan athlete. I'm going to get some awesome footage for you all. And we'll interview him and we'll see what's what. And it's going to help you prove, you know, that you can be vegan and a badass at the same time. Obviously, you're just like a badass if you're choosing a more empathetic, cruelty-free, loving, delicious, plant-based diet that's super environmentally friendly and good for you. P.S. My hair is like crazy today. Sorry, I did not have any time before this video to like prepare. And as you can see, the light is going down rapidly. But yeah, so that's gonna be fun. You know, it should be good. So yeah, vegan butterflies, I love you so much. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being subscribed if you're watching this. Thank you for the likes. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and let us know down below how you enjoy plums. Do you eat them plain? Do you make a dessert out of them? Are plums a dessert? Big questions, people, big questions. With that said, my friends, so much love to you. Thank you for supporting this channel and sharing it with your friends. I really appreciate it, okay? With that said, whether you're just starting off like a tiny little caterpillar saying, where are the leaves at? Or you're a full-fledged butterfly sipping the nectar of a plant-based diet, you, my friend, are awesome. Have a blessed day.